All right, Cali Keisha in the building. Welcome to Chop. I got my man's Trey with me, and you know we do our
Chop
thing
chop.
on Chop. We just come at any perspective from an organic point of view. So Trey, why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, that. What up, world? Is Trazel, your man Trazel. You know what I mean? San Diego, Los Angeles, artist, producer, hook master, engineer, black man. You know what I mean? Trying philanthropist, for whatever. Not whatever, but all of that. Yes, sir. That's me.
All right, you say from San Diego to Los Angeles. So does that mean you lived in both places?
I should say, San Diego by way of Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm from LA, born in Inglewood, sitting at the hospital. Moved to Dago when I was a teenager. My mom sent me out here so I don't get in any trouble out there and all that kind of stuff. Cause you know the game. Everybody know the game. Came out here, wind up getting shot out here. Shit. Shit, nah, but we good though. I'm still here. Black man still breathing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let's touch on that. You say you got shot out there, meaning San Diego, correct?
Yeah. I mean, it's only 2 hours from LA, so it's a little slower. It's slower pace, a little bit behind with fashion and things like that, but it's still Cali. So it does go down. And hey, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time one night. Some niggas started shooting. I knew I knew both sides, both parties, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason I was the only one to get shot that night, you know what I mean? And it was just all bad. But it's like I said, God is good. I'm still here, still breathing, you know. I don't take certain things for granted anymore. Believe that. Yeah, you know,
Okay. How many times was you shot?
just once in the stomach though, so and it only take one. I got partners that's been shot like lots of times, you know what I'm saying? And God willing, they still here too. Some of them not, but yeah, it only takes one bullet to the stomach, 45 man, in fact. So, that's yeah, man, they give me stripes for that one.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Oh yeah.
So do you know who actually shot you?
Uh Kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew him through somebody else vaguely at that time. And since then, I ain't seen the dude. I heard he moved. Somebody else told me he moved back years later, you know what I mean? And it's been so long, I wouldn't know what he looked like even if I did see him, you know. But y'all pray for him. Let me
It's all
stop.
it's all it's all a blessing
It's all a blessing. There
that you
you go.
haven't seen him. All right.
Yeah.
So let's see. Talk about California, because there's a lot of people that don't know much about California. People are learning via the worldwide internet.
So, I mean, so every place, every city, you can be like, there's no other city like Oklahoma. There's no other city like New Orleans. There's no other. So LA the same. The only thing that I want to add to what people is perceiving from the internet is uh, we all know it's not just beaches and palm trees and sunshine and bikinis and Barbies and Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? Every city's got their ghetto. And I'm not even saying it's just bad in the ghetto. To be honest with you, it's getting bad everywhere. Let me add that to it too. California is a unique place because it is Hollywood, the West Coast entertainment capital. Yeah. Uh, I would say even more than New York. So yes, it's because of Hollywood, it's the entertainment capital of the country. So we got niggas from the hoods and from the streets, up in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? They hold it down. I ain't talking about your Ice Cubes and people like that. Peace to Ice. Shout out to Ice Cube. But I'm talking about a little bit more loyal to the soil. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that. And as far as California is concerned, come visit. Be careful what you say, be careful what you wear, and be careful where you go. That's it. Them three things, and you be straight. You'll make it back home.
Hey, and to add to that, what you already said, be careful where you go. Be careful to them women you run into in California. Believe me, they with it.
Yeah, I mean, see, so like I'm noticing all the bullshit, all the shootings, all the killings, all the disrespecting the dead homies. It's a certain age generation doing that. You know what I mean? I'm not even at that age anymore. So wherever city or state I go to, I you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be with a different age bracket. We don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I ain't gotta worry though, because like I said, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, and niggas weren't even shooting at me. They were shooting at somebody else, but I got shot. So believe me, guard is always up. Everything is a red flag to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mostly in the pad or in the studio all the time. But yeah, I mean, like I said, be careful what you wear, what you say, where you go. Even in Beverly Hills, niggas is jacking niggas in Beverly Hills left and right. The All-Star Weekend game, man, look it up, Google it.
Period.
They was getting it in.
Wow, I didn't even. I'm at to Google it.
Yeah, they was just drawing down on everybody coming up out of all the fashion stores. Anybody driving a nice whip, anybody looking like they rocking a rollie. I mean, left and right, they was following motherfuckers and shit all the way to their pad. It was a whole crime spree that weekend. A whole crime spree. It's like they was communicating via internet, like them January 6th riders did. Like, you do over here, I'm gonna do over here, you do over there. And it was all over.
And they probably was, because they strategic in everything they do.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this: they always want to beat the system. Everybody wants to beat the system, but every hustle at some point comes to an end.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's only one or two ways you're gonna wind up. Dead or in jail. So
period. So let's talk about the studio.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the studio. So what is that?
Yeah.
You got your own studio? You go to a studio? Let us know what's happening.
I got my own pre-production studio at the pad, like most of us do. And for certain things, I may venture off to another studio to get a sound or a musician or whatever, something that I don't have here. But ultimately, everything is done and created at the home base via email to somebody else for mixing and mastering and that kind of business, and everything that you've heard, anybody has heard thus far, has been home based. So I got a independent music award for a song me and the homie Nitwit did. Rest in peace, Nitwit. And this is the plaque right here hanging on the wall right behind me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Good looking. 2019. And yeah, so all the music comes out the home base. Mm-hmm.
And you said Go ahead.
I'm just moving around a little bit so I can show. It's just a little modest little setup, you know what I'm saying? Microphone, corner, bam. The sun glaring a little bit, but
yeah,
so folks can get a whiff.
Rest in peace to your boy Nitwit.
Yeah, that.
Seriously.
Yeah, me and him did some So Nitwit, me and him was in the group Habits, right here, what you see on the hat and the shirt. Um, he was also in the group Mo Thugs that Bone Thugs put out after they got popping and whatnot. And then from there, he uh transcended over to working with Fox Network on TV shows like Empire. So he worked on season 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Empire. Um, they broke him off some cheese. He started his label. He was looking for people to sign. He signed me. Uh, we did some music together, did make some moves, got some numbers up, quality went up, everything went up, you know what I mean? And my dude passed away August, oh damn, in August of last year. I don't want to say the wrong date, so I ain't gonna say the date. But yeah, so shout out to Nitwit, rest in peace, my dude, my guy.
That's right. That's right.
Grammy nominated producer also. Yeah,
Okay.
that.
Okay. And that's a San Diego based award, or is that like a
Oh yeah.
California thing?
Nah, it's a nationwide. It's a
Okay.
Academia. Hold on, let me see. Can can you see it?
Yep.
I don't know if
Okay.
yeah, it's a nationwide award, but so everybody, all the award winners are from coast to coast. I want to say there was somebody from Canada and Jamaica. No, it was. So it's international.
Okay.
Academia. It doesn't say that, but it has to be because the last I've seen some out of country folks winning some awards, so it's international. But yeah, um, and we was working on some new stuff, obviously before he passed. But I'm gonna keep that flame lit, that torch going. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing.
That's right. That's right. So name some of the people you have worked with.
Um, I mean, nowadays, uh, artists don't really move me. Like
Okay.
I have to be inspired to be moved. You know, the average club shit or trap shit or whatever, we hear that it's like a dime a dozen. So, it's not many that I actually work with, that's in the industry. I will say this. Um, I have some production assistant credits on the Margie album, Margi, R&B album, first R&B singer signed to Priority Records back in the heyday of Priority Records, and who's also singing the hook on DJ Quik's Tonight Is the Night, who's also my mother. I get to that part, so I work with her to start it off. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for her, obviously. But uh, I've worked with a lot of local cats here in LA. I sing a lot of hooks. If y'all don't know, they compare me to Nate Dogg. I guess it's because of the tone of my voice, but I'm Trazel. You know what I mean? Trazel, not Trey Songz. But yeah, so that part. I've done a lot of hooks, man. And my shit's been getting around because I got motherfuckers from France hitting me up. Hey man, what's up, man? I need a hook. Da, da, da. So from all the way from Lyon, France, they love West Coast music in Lyon, France. Shout out to Bank and Shove the Block out there in Lyon. Europe, my nigga, watch this, my nigga Crip Face from Suriname. He's from Suriname, which is over there in Europe somewhere too. You gotta actually look on the map. I couldn't even tell you where it's at, like where it's close to. It's close to Amsterdam and Holland. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, man, shout out to my cats out there overseas. Shout out to Dollar D in Canada. Uh, and then the rest of my cats out here and mostly in Cali, but um, yeah, Steve Vicious, Issei, uh, Jail Felony, Sly Boogie from Riverside. Black Mikey from San Diego, Meatface from San Diego, shit, P Smooth, my nigga King James, he's gonna be dropping some shit soon. Y'all be looking out for that nigga with the gold teeth, with the gold grill. Bam. And a couple like engineers, mostly engineers and producers, nobody would know even if I said their names, you know what I'm saying? So just throwing some shit out there.
Okay.
I'm rambling.
Hold on just a minute.
Oh, did we freeze up?
Yeah. Let me see.
You sound, it's like spotty.
Okay. I think we back in motion.
Okay.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, it keep freezing up.
Okay, hold up. Okay, I think we good.
So far. Yep.
Yep.
What did you do?
I had just pushed pause for a hot minute and let whatever catch up and then hit play again.
Okay.
But I didn't do nothing at first to cause us to freeze. It's just technology.
Okay, so I'm the only one who noticed that then on my end.
What? No, I noticed it on my end too. You still kind of choppy when you move.
Okay. A minute ago, you was kind of choppy. This shit is back and forth. But like you say, technology.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put, because you back sitting down now. Okay, I think we.
Well, I was sitting down a minute ago, but I was just sitting up. I'm leaning back now.
Okay. Dang, hopefully it stop tripping. We pay for all this internet service and they still do what they want to do.
They talking about 5G this, 5G that. I don't trust none of them niggas to take out my trash. They all crooked. Yeah.
Say straight up, but hey, we out here, ain't no hiding and running from it.
Nah, they know where I'm at. They come get me.
They know everything. That's why I be telling people, I was like, I don't do nothing wrong, so it don't matter if they know where I'm at.
They know everything. Man, the world we live in.
The world we live in.
I'm gonna be honest too. It's like I don't even see it. Like I see it getting worse before I see it getting better. You know what I mean? And who could imagine how bad things would be when Trump was president? But I'm like, look what he done created, or look what the hell he done brought out the woodworks. You know what I mean? Just him being
again.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know if he created it though. You know what I mean? I think this shit been a snowball effect.
That's why I went back on that comment and said, look what he brought out. Because the shit was already there. The shit's been there since day one. 16, 19, what's the date? So
yeah.
But him being president, it's like all the racist folks in the country, their race button or race gene was dormant until he became president, and he just woke them all up or something. I mean,
along with the pandemic, when you look at it in the spiritual realm, God also exposed a lot of stuff that when we was too busy to see, because before the pandemic we was moving around too much. You know what I mean? Especially in California, you stay on the go, and you don't notice a lot of stuff. That pandemic kicked in. Trump is the president, and reality was just, everybody was faced with reality. You had to look at what was happening.
There are a lot of distractions in the world today. You know what I mean? And it makes me so much happier that when we were in our 20s, 19 and teenagers and 20s, we ain't have all this shit to record all the stupid shit we did, so nobody could dig none of that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there are a lot of distractions in social media or this
Ex-
internet. The social media is part of the problem.
That's a
Media.
huge problem, but it's not. It's by design though.
Yeah, that part. Everything is by design, and then the way they design it is decades for things to have ripple effects decades into the future. You know what I mean? Yeah,
And that's the best way to
we need to
control.
wake up.
That's it, folks. Is well, but really, what can people do about it? It gotta be in house, and that's the way that you control stuff for a long time. Is you grab control of stuff that's gonna have a ripple effect for many years. The Willie Lynch letter. That's what that's talking about. You know what I mean? How it's
Yeah,
gonna affect people for many, 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 many years. And it's and they're doing a great job at it. And all I can say is I thank God my children are grown right now, because even with the school system, that's all by design.
yeah,
Now you want to say everybody can't read, write, they can't pass this, they ain't been in school. And if they don't have no parents that's doing their due diligence to make sure those kids get what they need, then guess what? There's a bunch of lack. So then guess what? All the specialists get paid, all the doctors get paid. And if you catching them at kindergarten, we talking about a pipeline from preschool to prison.
hey, yeah, that part. Hey, and that reminds me of what was it, Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone. Crazy Bone got a podcast. You heard what he said about the prison system and the music industry. It's all connected. It's
I
all
believe
connected.
it makes sense.
Yeah. Prison music industry uh has money into the prison system. The prison system says, uh, let these kind of artists come out that uh propel violence and negativity and this and that and shooting and whoop whoop whoop, and so their listeners can grow up and do that same stupid ignorant shit and just fill our prisons up. You know what I mean? A whole
And
system.
and then they so strategic with it. We're gonna make sure everybody like this, so they can't hear nothing else, including the kids. You feel me? Including the
Yeah,
kids. And
right.
then, but we gonna have your mamas and daddies all caught up on social media, so we got everybody occupied while we just feeding them nonsense. Hey, I told somebody, I said, Lord, between the pandemic, our last president, social media, people not playing their roles, like know that you the mother, even if you on social media, learn how to turn that down a minute for you can role model something for your kid. I said between all that in the next 15 to 30 years, I said we gonna be back like the 90s on steroids. They're even allowing gang banging to come back real hard. You see how hard that's being promoted again?
Right. So I mean, yeah, yeah, and I got a line in one of my songs on my new album I'm about to drop called fucking the whole vibe. The line is oh, what you forgot, man, we all strapped up, man, the government plugged me. The black man taking shots, and we come from that ass God don't like ugly. So when I say the government plugged me, that's from them bringing all them guns and all that dope into the hood them 18-wheeler trailer and trains, and leaving the doors unlocked for motherfuckers to go in there, and the whole city was just saturated with guns and dope. This was in the 90s, obviously, but or the 80s or 90s, late 80s. But
Yeah. Yep.
I I try to call them out as much as I can without looking and sounding a certain way. You know, I'm trying to
Yeah.
appeal to everybody, you know what I'm saying? So there is a percentage of consciousness in the music that I put out. But I wish I wish things weren't like this. And like I said, I don't see nothing getting better, but it ain't enough of us that makes a difference to a real difference. You know what I'm saying? We got all these knuckleheads, these motherfuckers doing the stupid shit. You know,
Yeah.
we need them to stop, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, in order for us to really be a cohesive unit, you know what I'm saying? But until that day happens,
Let, let me ask you about this. Have you heard of Charleston White?
yeah.
What you think about him?
Uh, you know, it's really hard to put a finger on it because I don't know if he's really doing all this stuff for views and for numbers and all that stuff just for the internet. And then I also don't know if he's on the flip side, I don't know if he's actually genuine about some of the shit he says, because some of the things he says obviously makes, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, you got niggas in Texas banging Hoover, ain't even seen the Hoover Street over here in California, dying for it, will kill somebody for it. That's like one of his most repeated clips online right now or whatever. But I mean, so yeah, he makes sense. But it's just the way he goes about it that I don't like. And that part I think is for the internet and for numbers, you know. So if you're gonna be sincere about something, if you really want the black man to put the guns down or whatever, then you know this ain't the way. You know that ain't the way to go about doing it because you got a lot of niggas eat it. And you know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing you could say now, you know, to change that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So yeah.
he got him heated. Okay, so in his defense, he says that he's just being a character on social media like everybody else. He said people don't really display who they really are. They come in on a character, which and so he said once he watched the Dynamite movie, he figured he was going to create this character and come on and say what he want to say. He said because in his real life, he do a lot of stuff with the community and do other type of stuff. I mean, he
Right.
do and he showed some proof of it. Um, and for somebody to be that boisterous, it's some other stuff that he ain't saying that he know he protected off of because he say what he want to say.
And I heard he been shot before too.
He done been to prison when he
Is
was
his
a
name
youngster.
is his name really Charleston White?
That part.
Or is that his character's name?
That might be his character's name, but he say he just a character. He says so let him be a character and get money like everybody else.
Okay. Well, yeah, he sure got some targets on his head for that shit. You know what I mean?
Well, usually when you know the rules, you can bend the rules. And so that's what I was thinking. But he'll also say I'm in character, but he's talking real stuff.
Wait, you can. Oh, there you
Okay.
go. There
I
you
was gonna
go.
say, although he says he's in character, he talks heartfelt stuff and like with the Nipsey thing.
Right. I mean, yeah, I mean, see, you can't say fuck Nipsey Hussle, but the man Ermias Ashkedon is who we remember and love. And That shit don't make sense. You know what
You
I'm saying? Not
can't
even
do that.
yeah, not even in a great man's mind, that shit don't make sense. You know what I mean? So, but now that you told me what you told me, because I didn't know he just was trying to be a character. So all he do, I heard he has to he keeps a strap on him because he got to walk around heated.
Oh,
You
he
know what I
keeps a
mean?
strap on him.
You
And
know,
he
so
because that 85 South, he let them niggas see. Hey, he let them see it. He was into it with them.
oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, him and DC Young Fly was bumping heads. Oh, I ain't never saw Charleston White like for real mad. Oh, he
Yeah,
was for real mad on 85 South.
no shit.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Yes, sir. Not only do he keep a gun, he pulled out his mace and he showed you his knife. And you know he only got one eye. His other eye is a glass eye.
Yeah, I think I seen that. That motherfucker barely motherfucking living. Shit, he need to better sit his ass down somewhere. Oh, light ass nigga. Shit. Little ass nigga. Yeah.
So
I mean, but yeah, it to each his own, man. To each his own. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by what you just told me, what I just learned, you know, because of the day and age we live in. But at the same time, it's like you gotta have a conscious or not have a conscious actually to do some of this shit in certain things.
social media done took conscious from people. There's no one that's since nothing is surprising. Everything is exposed on here. So the ignorant you are, the harder, the ignorant you are, the more weirder, the more you're willing to expose yourself as, or go out your way to make yourself this certain character. Because when you think about it, people are really all playing characters. That ain't really who they are offline.
But for the most part.
For the most part, but he hides behind that. Not that because he don't hide, but that's his grand opening.
And you completely froze, audio and all. I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear me? All right.
All right.
So yeah, I just be watching all that stuff. I was like, boy, TV ain't even what TV used to be. I turn on YouTube like it's that, like that's my TV. I go between YouTube and Netflix. I think we froze again.
Damn. All right, yeah.
Well, shoot. Well, look, we gonna have to you got to let me in one of the studio sessions one time and record. Next time you in session and somebody all right with it.
Yeah, probably King James be over here, so that'll probably be the perfect one right there.
Okay, you know, when he coming through? Hard.
Well, he don't have a session scheduled yet, but Saturday we shooting this video. Okay. So that'll be we can do that too for the video.
Yeah. All right. I'm at to set that up with him too to see if we can get some footage on that.
Yeah, because he one of them dudes, he like being like live, or you know, he like going live and shit.
Yeah.
And all his little, he be walking around with the phone like this. Hey, what up? Woo, woo. You know, I can't do that. I'm just too private of a person. I hate that shit too because I gotta promote music online, but I'm like, fuck, I hate the internet.
It's a new day. It's a new day. And back in our day, you didn't do all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a new day. I
gotta keep it going. But yeah, so.
Well, look, you got any shout outs or you got any you want to hit up your platforms? Anybody want to reach you or?
Yeah, I mean, anybody curious to hear what the music sound like, you can look it up at www.therealtrazel.com. That's my website. Other than that, my music is on all digital platforms, Trazel, Trazel, or Habits with a Z. And leave a comment, like, share. Don't matter to me. I don't give a fuck about social media anyway. Shit, I just do it for the love. you know.
Like, share, like you said.
Yeah, yeah. And
Subscribe.
shout out to the Chop Shop for the interview.
That's right. That's
the,
right. That's
the
right.
Chop Shop.
We're gonna get it to you. Hey, shout out to my boy
Yeah.
Trazel. I'm sure we'll be meeting up again sooner than later. I'm gonna hit you up for another one. And my idea we was just talking about.
Right, right. Yeah, I'm with that. Let me know. And um I wanted to ask, oh, where you without putting your business out there, are you at Park Estates? Are you out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
so
right.
funny. And only certain people gonna know what that is. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or around that or in that area, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
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 yep. I was
yeah.
on the East Coast for a minute, and then I was like, this too much for me. So then I was, I'm posted here for the moment, getting it done.
All right. That's what it is. Yeah, congratulations on the YouTube channel.
That's
And
right. Good looking, yes, sir.
I appreciate you taking the time to interview me, you know what I mean?
For
You
sure.
find me.
You find me, right, my boy C
Yeah,
Mac. Hey,
that's
I said he got everybody just wanting to talk like that now. Like you ain't even got to be from that. I said it's so ingrained in you how much he say it.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Goodness.
yeah, yeah. He's when I first seen him, I'm like, oh my God, that's like OMG, 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 like 100,000 OMGs. It took maybe like 6 months of interviews and watching and hearing, and you know what I'm saying, for me to like, okay, it's not OMG anymore. You know, it's ingrained in them so much though. But you know, I was like, oh my God.
I said for somebody to be able to substitute a letter and don't miss a beat, the channels that go through his head is absolutely amazing. For him to put a 5 or an F in front of everything that's a diss, or well, in his world,
Yeah,
in regards to
right.
his life, that's a diss, is amazing to me. And he don't stutter on it or nothing.
Nah,
I was
nah, he
like,
on
that's
point.
beyond hooked on phonics. You feel me?
Yeah, you five me. You
You
five me.
find me? You find me? And he'll
Yeah,
be, hold on, what did Beyonce?
my nigga. I mean, he's a sensation. It's like that's exactly what the internet is,
They love him.
or needs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a sensation like that. Oh, that's just too much. That's just too much.
That's too much. They love him, man. He cool as all get out, man. When I did the interview with dude, he's super cool. That's just really who he is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he is. He seemed like
Yeah.
he seemed like he a solid one.
Yeah, of
You know,
course. Yeah.
there's a lot of these cats doing these interviews, and I watch a lot of interviews like Drink Champs and Smoking with Mike Tyson and everything. You know what I'm saying? All these podcasts, and there's some cats on these motherfucker interviews. I'm like, dude, you ain't dead yet. You ain't
Hey,
in jail yet, telling on themselves and all kind of shit.
watch Underbelly.
What is that? A movie?
No, it's a channel on YouTube. This fool don't do nothing but interview people from Skid Row, pretty much. Man, watch hey, you talking about get stuck on a podcast? You get
Underbelly,
Underbelly, yeah. White Underbelly is this white boy underbelly, white underbelly. But just look up Underbelly, it's gonna pop right up, and it's just gonna be a string. You got the original pimps on there, everything from Cali, pretty much.
Okay.
Yep. So it's
Okay.
it's hard. It's super hard. You gonna like that?
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna
Yep.
check yours out first.
And I'm gonna send it to you. Hey, and good looking, and I'm gonna get back at you. We're gonna go ahead and end, and I'm gonna get back at you. Yeah. It's Cali Keisha in the building. Ended with my boy Trazel on Chop. And we out of here. Period.
Yeah, doses. All
That's
right,
right. Good looking.
no doubt.